So, welcome to my little video tour about Symphony. Symphony is our customer relation management, and we created this that customers can access their installation, see the license keys, download media and download forms, and set preferences like mailing lists, etc. So the URL, it's symphony.helios.de, and I will log in with a customer name, and once I log in I will see an overview about different categories: contact information, additional contacts, price list, license information, etc. So I will go step by step into the different categories. And contact information is fairly easy. This is where the customer can see his information like company name, contact person, and contact details. This also allows to change the password. In this case, the customer, it's already marked, which means this is a customer record. Therefore, the customer company name cannot be changed as easily. We need written confirmation in case the customer company name or zip code changes. All other fields can be edited right away. Mailing list. This is basically what kind of mailing information are we permitted to send to customers. Helios update info means on important updates, or when there is a collection of new updates available, we will send a small notification email. Helios product info means that newsletter or other important information or invitations to a show will be sent to you in case this is marked. And dealer distributor information is that distributor can contact the Helios customer and inform them related to Helios products. Here is a user command field where the customer can add additional notes, just their own notes, and click on save to save this. So that's probably the easiest part, contact information. The next is contact details, and I will just delete one here to do it from scratch. We have two aliases which can work on behalf of PPP, Mr. Puff. That's Mr. Kramer and Mr. Weidlich. These are two resellers managing this customers or working together with this customer, and additional email addresses can be added here, like I add my own one, and now I'm added as another alias to this customer, which means myself, Mr. Kramer and Mr. Weidlich can log on behalf of this customer to manage their licenses and request keys or observe the information. Okay, so basically contact information is all the contact. Managing contacts are additional aliases. Prices we will get later to this. Media library. This is very important. With UB64 we started the first time to switch to electronic distribution of media and manuals. We did a customer survey earlier this year, and the majority of the customers said they don't need DVD or CD media anymore. They prefer electronic images, and they prefer that Helios manages this, that they can just download this image when needed. So as a response to this, and also as a response to the current market that some servers don't own DVD or CD drives anymore, and most of the stuff gets now done electronically, we line up here and do the same thing. So UB64 will be available the next days. I go to a UB2 installation to show you how it works, because the UB64 still contains the beta, but in very few days it will contain the final version. When I click on the media download, I can just confirm the language and click on this download all. Another option is to open this folder and to see, okay, there are two files included, the CD image as an ISO image which can be burned or mounted, and the booklet containing mounting information, how to access this image, how to make this mountable on different operating systems, and what are the first install steps are. So this is described in the booklet. So I'm going back. Basically that's straightforward. Just click on the download link and select what you need. Manuals are available here via link. Same manuals are online. And just as a side note, all PDF manuals will be included in the download, and when we update PDF manuals, they will be next to the download as separate files. The virtual server appliance, our Linux runtime VM for deployment in VMware and Hyper-V environments, is available here for download. Different forms are available, and license agreement information is available here. Certainly license agreements will be shown when the software gets installed. When a customer likes to see this up front without downloading the media, this is the right place to look into this. Activation key transfer form is one of our forms which is still needed to be done on paper. When a customer switches from one server to a different, we need to have written confirmation that the old server is expedited or is out of order and the new server will be used. So in this case we do a free activation key and the customer can continue to work. This is the right form to ask for this. So continuing with the main menu, media library you saw, emergency keys. I do a quick thing, just go to emergency keys. This is a place we created for customers with a software upgrade service agreement that they can create an emergency key. And let's say the customer has a need for a test drive or emergency for Helios UB2 release. They enter their machine ID and specify the numbers of users for the different products. Let's say maybe 20 EtherShare and in this case 200 WebShare. And then the customer can click on demo key and it will receive demo keys. They can also specify the date when it should expire. Another option is, and that's for the new version, to work with universal products, and here the universal key can be created, which means only one user license for all the products, EtherShare, PCShare, WebShare, combined users. Okay, so that's for the emergency demo keys. Again, this is new and we think it's suitable that the customer is independent of Helios, and if there's a need to test something or if there's an emergency, that they can create their own emergency or test drive keys anytime. Probably the most important part here is the license information, and when we go to this, we see that the customer has multiple licenses in use. An EtherShare license with 20 users, a PCShare with 20 users. It's based on UB64. The current installed version is UB2. And then he owns an PDF Handshake, Print Preview and Image Server. Again, UB64. In use, installed at present is UB2. All with valid maintenance agreements, and that's very fine. Then a 10 user WebShare, which means 20, 40, 50 users total, and then 2 additional 10 user expansions for WebShare as a subscription. Okay, so that's the way how to observe the different licenses the customer owns. For each server there will be a server line, and it is possible to specify a text description for the server. Let's say the server name, maybe IP address, maybe location can be edited here to make sure when multiple servers are in use that you know which one we are talking about and where the server is finally located. So it's up to the customer to click on edit and specify what they like to specify here. License keys can be seen here. I can just click on, let's say, on the PCShare, and I will receive a new window showing me the license key, which I can copy or print and then enter into the system. Another option is to download the all combined licenses, which means in one go I get a license file with all licenses which I can copy paste into the Helios license file. So you see this customer has everything on UB2, but he purchased UB64 due to software upgrade service agreements, and here is the option that the customer can ask for UB64 keys electronically in this license information window, and so now I say, okay, please issue keys and save this. This gets saved in the system, and we will receive this information. We will work on the activation key. We will issue this during business hours, and we will send an email to the customer that the keys are ready and the customer can access the keys via show key or download keys. So that's the way how we can allow customers to manage their license information. Basically, they can access all media, they can access the current version, they can and the two previous versions, and they can access the existing license keys, and with a simple click on request key they can ask for UB64 keys. In case the machine ID has not been specified, there will be a link to specify the machine ID here. Okay, so we have seen several things, and now I switch to the price list. And in the price list you will see the Helios recommended end user price list without tax and without shipping. The prices are different prices. This is the purchase price, the service agreement price, and the upgrade price if the customer needs to purchase an upgrade, or the yearly subscription price when the customer says, okay, we like to subscribe, rent the software instead of purchasing it. This will be the price for the different products. We remember the PPP customer had 50 users, which means for the service agreements, when the customer likes to switch to Universal File Server, which will we do very soon, we will inform customers about the procedure and offer this. The customer is in the category of 50 to 60 users, which means we will change the service agreements based on the new pricing for 50 to 60 universal users, and the price, the yearly maintenance price will be 1,908 euros plus tax. And for this price the customer will switch his installation to 60 universal users, and these users are shared between EtherShare, PCShare and WebShare. He gets IT Monitor in addition to this, and the universal license has one additional advantage, and this is that starting with 60 users, that's described here, WebShare, all command line tools will be unlimited users. So basically, when he switched to Universal, he gets WebShare unlimited users, and he can use command line tools like the imaging command line tools without any user limitations, and PDF command line tools, etc. So that's another great benefit for Universal File Server, and in addition the IT Monitor solution, the monitoring solution is included as well. Okay, so back to Symphony. This is the menu. We have done a little tour that you know all this, and I will do one more thing. And remember the URL, it's symphony.helios.de. And now I will log on with the reseller name. And once I log in, I get a selection, choose effective user. Basically, I logged in with Mr. Weidlich. He is a reseller of PPP and works together with PPP. And he has two options to log in into Symphony. One is under his own reseller account and under the PPP account. So in this case, he likes to work on behalf of PPP, and he set it up as an alias to PPP, which means he can click to this and see the same information, see the same license information, and even request license keys on behalf of PPP. So that's the alias system. Thank you very much, and I wish everyone a successful start with UB64, and you will receive additional information from Helios with more details. Thank you very much, and have a successful deployment with UB64.